Hello everyone! Welcome po sa ating Math Isip YouTube channel where you can find free Tagalog mathematics tutorial. For our topic today, we will have addition and subtraction of rational algebraic expressions, part 1 with same denominators. Okay? But before we start, let me just remind everyone to please click the subscribe button pag hindi pa po tayo nakakapag-subscribe para po updated tayo sa mga susunod pang mga lessons. And for our fellow teachers, we also offer these PowerPoint presentations. If you are interested, you can check this out in our Facebook page or you can click the description below. Alright, so without further ado, let's now begin with our lesson. Okay, our learning competency is to perform operations on rational algebraic expressions. But for now, we will be having addition and subtraction lang po muna with same denominators. And then for the next videos, we will be having addition and subtraction with different denominators, followed by multiplication and division of rational expressions. Okay? So let's have a review first. Okay, ano po muna ang rules natin when we are adding or subtracting fractions with the same denominator? So how do we add or subtract? Okay? Ito na po yung adding and subtracting similar fractions natin. Let's recall the step by operating the following fractions. Okay, let's try to add and subtract the following fractions. Okay, you can do this in a scrap paper or you can do this mentally so that we can recall the different steps. Ano po ba yung mga steps? Una is to add or subtract only the numerators. Okay, and then second one, anong gagawin sa denominator? We are just going to keep the common denominator. We will just copy. And then finally, we will simplify the results if possible. Okay, so let's start with the first one. We have here 3 over 8 plus 2 over 8. We will just add the numerator. So we have here 3 plus 2, it will be 5. Okay, and then copy the denominator, we will get 8. Okay, next in the subtraction, we have here 7 minus 1. So our answer will be 6. And then just copy the denominator 12. Next, don't forget to simplify the results. Can we still simplify the result? Yes, this is 6 over 12 or we can just have it as 1 over 2. Okay, by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 6, we can simplify it into 1/2. Okay, so that's how we add and subtract fractions, and those rules are also going to be the rules when it comes to addition and subtraction of rational algebraic expressions with same denominators. Parehas lang po ang gagawin natin. Okay, so let's now start. I will be giving you examples on this. Don't worry, bibigyan ko po kayo ng madaming examples with step-by-step solution. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Example number 1, we have here 10x over 7 plus 11x over 7. Okay? So we will now apply the rules in addition and subtraction of fractions. Parehas lang po. Add or subtract only the numerators, keep the denominator, and simplify the result if possible. Okay, so we will be adding 10x and then 11x. Addition of monomials lang po ito. 10x plus 11x is equal to 21x. And then for the denominator, we just copy the common, which is 7. So is this the final answer? Can we still divide this? Can we still simplify? Can we factor out a common factor between 21x and 7? Meron bang common factor si 21x tsaka 7? Yes, meron po. That is what we're going to factor out from 21x, which is, it will now be 7. Okay? Since 7 times 3x is also 21x. Bakit po 7? Para po mag-match siya dito sa baba, which is also 7. Okay, and then we can now cancel this out since they are the same. And then ang maiiwan na lang po is si 3x. Our final answer is 3x. Okay, let's have the second example. We have here 2x over 6y plus 1 over 6y. Okay, so first, let's add the numerator. So 2x plus 1 is 2x plus 1. And then for the denominator, 6y, you just copy. Okay, can we add 2x and then 1? We cannot add this. That's why ito na po yung sagot natin. Now, how about factoring this? Can we factor 2x plus 1? Meron ba silang common factor? Can we factor a GCF from these two terms? Wala na po. Okay, therefore, ito na po mismo yung ating sagot. Okay, so the third rule, which is to simplify the result if possible, hindi na po natin ito nagawa kasi this is no longer, hindi na po natin to pwedeng i-simplify further. Okay, not all the time po na pwede pa nating isimplify yung mga sagot. So kung hindi na po simplifiable, that is now the final answer. Okay, for example number 3, we have here 3x over x plus 1 plus 5x over x plus 1. Now you can do this mentally. You just add the numerator and then just copy the denominator. So ano po ang sagot natin? It will be 8x over x plus 1. Pwede pa ba natin tong i-simplify? Meron ba tayong pwedeng ma-factor out? Okay, wala na po. So this is no longer simplifiable. That is now our final answer. Okay, now for example number 4, we have here 4x plus 2 over 2x minus 3 minus 2x over 2x minus 3. Alright, so how do we do this? Do they have the same denominator? Yes. But here, the operation is subtraction. Okay, you have to be very careful with subtraction. Lalo na po kung ang second rational expression natin ay merong numerator na more than one term. Since here, we only have here one term, madali lang po ito. All we have to do is to combine yung mga numerators. So let's write 4x plus 2 and then minus 2x. Okay? So 4x plus 2 minus 2x and then copy the denominator. We have 2x minus 3. Next one, we will combine further yung mga similar terms. Yung pare-parehas po ang kanilang variables and exponents. So we have here 4x and then negative 2x. So we will combine them by using the operation here which is subtraction. Yun na po yung sign ng 2x. So 4x minus 2x, it will be 2x. And then copy natin si 2. So plus 2 po dito. And then copy yung denominator, 2x minus 3. We have here 2x minus 3. Now here, in this point, can we still factor out yung numerator and denominator? Pwede pa ba nating ma-factor out? Pwede po. Okay? So ano po ang pwede nating i-factor dito? We can factor out the numerator. So 2x plus 2, we can factor out yung 2. Lalabas natin si 2 since yun po yung common sa kanilang dalawa, 2x and 2. Ang maiiwan po sa parenthesis is yung x plus 1. So kung ano po yung GCF natin, 2. Okay, we will divide it from 2x, we will get x. And then 2 divided by 2, we will get 1. Alright? Now dito sa baba, meron bang common factor si 2x tsaka si negative 3? Wala po. So you just copy. It will be 2x minus 3. Alright, now can we cancel anything here from numerator and then dito sa denominator? Wala po. So this is now our final answer. As long as na-factor out na po natin yung mga pwede pang ma-factor, yun na po ang ating simplified form. Kahit na wala pong ika-cancel sa taas at sa baba, as long as na-factor out po natin silang lahat. Okay, let's have example number 5. We have here, binomials na po sila. So we have 9a squared plus 18a all over a plus 2 minus a squared plus 2a all over a plus 2. Alright, so again, you just operate the numerator since parehas naman po ang ating denominator dito. So since this is subtraction, ito na po yung sinasabi ko, we have to be very careful pag subtraction. Hindi po basta-basta kukopyahin na lang yung mga numerator natin dito sa second rational expression. Okay, so how do we do that? First, let's write 9a squared plus 18a dito sa taas ng numerator. Next, we have minus. Lagyan po natin ng parenthesis kung more than one term yung nandito sa second rational expression. So we have a squared plus 2a. Bakit natin nilagyan to ng parenthesis? Kasi meron pa po tayong gagawin. Isi-simplify pa po natin tong part na to. Paano po? So, copy lang po yung denominator ha. A plus 2 lang po dyan sa baba. So, how do we do that? We have here, copy again, 9a squared plus 18a. 9a squared plus 18a. Dito, magiging negative na po si a squared. So, parang i-distribute natin yung sign na negative or yung operation na minus. So, it will be minus a squared. Next, i-distribute natin sa second term. Instead of positive, si 2a magiging negative 2a na po siya. Alright? So, since yung sign natin dito, dinistribute natin dito sa second term para po natin siyang minultiply. Negative times positive, it will be negative 2a. Alright? So next, copy lang po yung ating denominator, a plus 2. Then we can now combine like terms here in the numerator. So ano po ba ang like terms or similar terms dito? We have 9a squared and the negative a squared. So 9a squared or minus a squared, it will be 8a squared. Next one, 18a minus 2a, it will be 16a. Alright? And then copy ulit yung a plus 2 denominator. Then let's find out, pwede pa bang i-factor yung nasa numerator or sa denominator? Sa denominator, hindi na pwede. Pero sa numerator, pwede pa natin tong i-factor. Okay? So ano po ang factor nito? It will be 8a yung GCF. Okay? Yung common monomial factor ng 8a squared tsaka 16a. And then, i-divide natin. 8a squared divided by 8a, you will get a. And then 16a divided by 8a, you will get 2. Alright? And then copy yung denominator, a plus 2. Now, meron ba kayong nakikita sa taas and then sa baba na pwede nating i-cancel? Yes, it will be the a plus 2. Ano po ang maiiwan? Ang maiiwan na lang po sa numerator ay 8a. Okay, wala po sa denominator. So, yun na po yung ating final answer. Okay, 8a. Okay, for example number 6, we have here 4x squared over 2x minus 5. Minus 25 over 2x minus 5. Alright, so let's just subtract yung numerator since parehas naman po ang denominators nila. 4x squared minus 25. Ang ating denominator ay 2x minus 5. Now, can we factor the numerator or the denominator? Tignan po muna natin, no? Meron bang common dito sa first term, 4x squared at saka kay 25? Kung wala, maybe may mga iba pang factoring technique na pwede nating gamitin. Anong klaseng polynomial po ba ang naaalala natin dito? Remember, 4x squared minus 25. Si 4x squared siya ay perfect square. Tapos si 25 siya rin ay perfect square. So anong klaseng polynomial po ba ito? Okay, correct. Ang tawag po natin dito ay difference of two squares. Ibig sabihin, ang factor nito ay yung tinatawag na nating sum and difference of two terms. So again, ano po yung factor niya? It's just the square root of the first term, 4x squared. Ano ang square root nito? 2x. Yun na po yung first terms ng ating binomial. And then ano po ang square root ng 25? It's 5. So yun din po ang ating second terms. And then this is subtraction, so automatically plus minus po siya. Again, this is a special product called sum and difference of two terms. Kaya kailangan din po nating i-memorize or alalahanin yung mga factoring techniques natin whenever we are operating our rational expressions pa rin. And then copy lang natin tong denominator, 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5 po dyan. And then meron pa ba tayong pwedeng i-cancel dyan? Meron. So 2x minus 5 and then 2x minus 5. Cancel this out. Ano po ang maiiwan? We have 2x plus 5. So our final answer is 2x plus 5. Okay, for our final example, we have here example number 7. We have here a trinomial. Alright, so m squared plus 8m minus 15 all over 3m squared minus 9m minus 4m plus 6 all over 3m squared minus 9m. So medyo mas mahaba po ito since we have here trinomials and then binomials. Okay? So ganun pa rin po ang ating concept. Pag parehas po ang denominator, kopyahin lang po natin and then combine yung nasa taas. And then we can factor out or simplify kung kaya. So we have here, the first step is we have to copy yung ating numerator and then combine natin dito sa ating second numerator. Pero take note, subtraction po ulit yung ating operation. So we have to be very careful with this one. So lagyan po natin ng parenthesis yung second na numerator. So minus the quantity of 4m plus 6 and then kopyahin lang natin yung denominator na 3m squared minus 9m. Next, i-simplify natin to. I-combine natin yung mga similar terms pero i-simplify muna natin tong part na to. So kopyahin lang natin m squared plus 8m minus 15. Ito, i-distribute natin yung negative sign kay 4m at saka kay positive 6. So, si 4m magiging negative 4m. Si positive 6 magiging negative 6. Again, dinistribute po natin yung negative sign. Alright? Next, copy yung ating denominator, 3m squared minus 9m. Now, pwede na ba tayong mag-combine ng similar terms? Yes. Ano po yung mga similar terms natin dito? May partners po ba si m squared? Wala. You just copy m squared. Next, how about 8m? Ano po ang similar kay 8m? We have negative 4m. So, 8m plus negative, meaning minus 4m, it's 4m. So 8m minus 4m is 4m. Okay, next we have negative 15 minus 6. It will be negative 21. Okay, and then copy lang ulit po natin yung denominator, 3m squared minus 9m. Now, can we still simplify these further? Ano po ang mga factoring technique na pwede nating i-apply dito? Okay, let's first identify the following trinomials. Okay, or in the binomial here. So, trinomial, ito po ay hindi siya perfect square trinomial. Pero, ito po ay general quadratic trinomial. So, pag general quadratic trinomial siya, pwede pa rin natin itong i-factor out. So, let's have the factors. We can have m plus 7 times m minus 3. Ito po yung factors ng ating general trinomial. Now, kung hindi nyo po alam kung paano nakuha ito, you can review our previous lesson on factoring quadratic trinomial or yung factoring general quadratic trinomial. Wherein gumamit tayo ng AC method or yung tinatawag nating factoring by grouping. Okay? I-review nyo po yon kung hindi nyo po maintindihan kung paano nakuha itong m plus 7 times m minus 3. Next one, we have here 3m squared minus 9m. Anong factoring technique ang pwede nating gamitin dito? So, meron bang common sa dalawang terms? Yes, meron. So, we can factor out the common monomial factor, which is 3m. Ang may iwan sa parenthesis ay m minus 3. So, now, pwede ba nating i-cancel out yung meron sa numerator and denominator na pareho? Yes, meron po, which is m minus 3. Cancel out natin yan. And then, maiwan po si m plus 7 over 3m. So, our final answer is m plus 7 over 3m. Okay, para po makapag-practice kayo, I have here an exercise with 7 items. You can operate this, add or subtract the following rational algebraic expressions. Then simplify your answer if possible. So I'll give you time. You can pause this, screenshot nyo po, and then gawin nyo ito sa separate paper. And then later on, if you are done, you can just come back so I can show you the solutions for these items. Okay, God bless po sa inyong pagsagot. Do your best. Okay, I hope you are now ready. I'm now going to show you the answers for these items, no? I will just show you the solutions or yung final answer and then pwede nyo na pong i-check ang inyong mga papel. Okay, kung ito pong ating solution dito ay medyo shortcut, kulang po kasi tayo sa space dito, pero in your paper, you can actually have longer solutions as long as tama din po yung magiging final answer ninyo. Alright? So I hope nakuha nyo po yung mga tamang sagot. Thank you very much for trying. And for your next exercise or your next activity, I have here another set. Pwede nyo po itong sagutan. I will no longer show you the answers. Pwede nyo pong sagutan ito and then check your answers. Kung ito po ang ginagamit ng inyong teacher na PowerPoint, you can just check this later on. Okay. And for our next lesson, ito po ang ating pag-aaralan, addition and subtraction of rational expressions pa rin. Pero this time, it will be with different denominators. Ito na po yung part 2 ng ating lesson for today. So again, thank you for listening and I hope to see you again on the next one. For now, God bless and bye-bye.
Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.